Okay, so we're going to replace a battery in my old Toshiba laptop. I just got this from... I got this battery off of AliExpress. Mainly because the cheapest ones I could find were about $100 online, with the exception of this website. So, hey, I got something that you didn't have to get. Or you didn't have to buy from, a mysterious website. The problem with it is my computer's battery is not charging, and in HD info, it's showing that the battery is only about 20% bad, but it still shows 0% charging. Tried different chargers, tried different scenarios, so now we're just going to go ahead and replace the battery. So this one's fairly simple. There's about 8 to 10 screws across the total of this unit. So we'll quickly change it out. So we'll just quickly change it out here. And I paid about $32 for this one. Usually I wouldn't buy one from a website like this, but wasn't worth $100 for this laptop. I use it as a backup, but if I can get it to work for $30-something, it's worth that. And like I said, this one's pretty easy. The case just comes off fairly simply. A couple screws. That's really about it. I'm going to go ahead and dump these screws so that I have them onto the side. So this is the battery. This is the official Toshiba battery. And as you can see here, this guy is not, but it is. Looks to be the same size, so hopefully this will work for us. And like I said, at the end of the day, if it blows up, which it won't, not a big deal. So we just unconnect the 3 screws that hold the battery in, and we'll just pull out the little connector. So I had already taken this one apart just to check the individual cells. They all seem fine, so it might be there's a battery management circuit up here that I could not get to reset. Typically you can short it and it'll reset, but this one I could not get it to work. One of the things you should do is just check kind of the wiring here. Looks similar. So usually what I would do is I'd plug this in first. But because of the simplicity of this particular one, I'm not going to. I'm just going to put it back together because it takes 3 minutes to do. And if this one doesn't work, I'll take it apart and see what's inside and see if there's something different and see if I can get one of these two to work. So we're all connected. Like I said, 1, 2, 3 screws, connector. That's it. We'll put back on the bottom plate, and like I said, there's about 10 screws or so for the bottom plate. And like I said, I am going to put it all the way back together just because it doesn't matter if I have to take it back apart and I have to take out a couple extra screws. Typically what I would do is verify it works before I put it all the way back together. But super simple, just going to go ahead and do it. Just plugging it up here, we'll see if it works. I did have to set the BIOS date and time because I unplugged the battery, and on this particular laptop, the BIOS battery is connected directly to the laptop battery. All right, so here we are just in Windows. We're gonna pull up hardware info 64. So it is showing that it's charging. It's showing battery wear is 0. It's showing that it's a newish battery. I'll compare that with the other one, but honestly, it already looks better. It shows a battery down here at the bottom right. It's saying it'll be a couple hours to charge, so I'm going to let it charge all the way up. So just some final thoughts. I've had this battery in now for a little over a week. I've been using it as my daily, my daily laptop. The battery life is pretty good so far. I'm getting about 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours, which is what I was getting with the original battery when it was brand new. Overall, it is working well. It charges no problems. So, only time will tell how well it'll last long term, but it does seem to work pretty well and does everything I expect it to do.